Welcome to Full Cup Press. Today is November the 12th. I'm your host, Tim Strong. To my right, we have Bird, we have Blonde, Chris. Behind the scene, we have Dave, D-Hayes Productions, working the film. We have DJ Stutter, and we have D Grove behind the scenes, making sure everything goes as smooth as possible. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel at Full Cup Press, Instagram Full Cup Press, Twitter Full Cup Press 312, and iTunes Full Cup Press. Our motto is pour responsibly, drink responsibly.
Let's do it, fellas.
Let's
Got
get the show rolling.
Cheers, fellas.
I brought Bay out.
If I was Tim Strong, I would say I want you here. I want you at Strong University. Go to stronguniversity.online, get your gear. So we always begin the show with our hangover portion, which is when the players recap last week of basketball. So today I'm gonna start off with Chris. He's gonna give us his recap of last week.
I'm gonna. For me, what was most impressive is.
So what?
we gonna bring that back. For me, what was most impressive, it was Denver, man. They started out 1-3, a little bit shaky. It was, a lot of people were curious in regards to how things would work with Millsap and Jokic and Gary Harris. I think what we're figuring out is that they have a deeper team than I think anybody really originally envisioned. They rebounded by starting off November, winning 5 of their first 6. Their only loss coming to Golden State, averaging 111 points a game. But I think to me, what's most intriguing is that they're doing it in different ways. One game it may be Jamal Murray, the next game it may be Jokic, it might be Millsap, it could be Moutier off the bench, it could be Plumlee. They're finding different ways to win game in and game out. But Moutier, man, I mean, he's quietly leading their bench. He's become an important piece. A lot of people wanted him gone, traded. He's averaging 12, 3 and 3, and he's not taking many threes, but him averaging 48%. Regardless, is a career high.
That's 3-point field goal.
3-point.
Oh,
yeah.
Wow.
I mean, to me, even if he's shooting 2 a game, like that's important.
That's impressive, yeah.
When you're trying to figure when
you
you're
go from 12%.
Yeah, when you're talking about like who exactly he is and what you thought he would be coming to the league. So
Can he shoot better than me?
Yes. All right.
I don't know now, Bird. I'll give you that one.
Yeah. Nah. You probably have Moutier, bro.
Yeah, now you actually got Good. For me, bro, y'all know where I'm going.
Oh God.
Sex the Cavs, you know what I'm saying? F them niggas. They 6 and 7. While my boy Kyrie on the 11-game winning streak, baby. You know what I'm saying? Huh?
They won today? No,
Well, they playing right now.
How long they gonna last?
They play Toronto today. They may or may not win because Kyrie out. Kyrie, got the face destruction thing, but
He not winning the mask today?
he out one game. He gonna play next game.
Mask off.
Mask out. But nah, yeah, like that's my hot take, bro. Like, people thought that he wasn't gonna be able to do it, and especially once he lost the first 2 games. Everybody, he missing LeBron. LeBron is sitting at the 11th seed in the East, and where my boys at? It's not even boys, my boy.
Bro,
my boy.
It's the beginning.
It don't matter, bro. It don't matter. 11 games. 11 games, baby.
Bro, it's never about how you start, it's how you finish,
Bro, exactly. He gonna
That's
fit.
all it's about. It's
Exactly,
all about
but bro, I'm just saying, like, that Brad Stevens offense, bro, immaculate. Like you come down. They was down like 16, 17
to Charlotte.
And they came back, bro.
But
W's, baby.
But who cares? Are you gonna eat a W?
I don't know. Fruit.
Moving on. The Nuggets were my backup team. Chris made a good point. I lost with them in 2K the other day. That's all I was going to touch on. Because Jamal Murray.
He got that L.
He
got that L. He got that L to my boys right here.
But
to my boys.
The Nuggets, as well as the Knicks, are both 7-3 over their last 10.
Cute.
Yeah, it is cute.
Very cute. The Celtics 10-0 over their last 10.
I don't like him.
I
don't like him.
But as Stats with Stutter stated last week, Porzingis is going crazy. He's still averaging 30 a game.
Gang. On my fantasy league, baby.
They started the game against the Kings down 10-0 to open the first quarter, and they came back and won that game. They balling. I only wanted to shout them out because this is one of the teams that I did not have making my playoffs at all.
The Knicks?
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
And then, you know, I forget they are in the East.
How about that, man?
And they might sneak in there. So
I mean, nobody would have. And it's a lot of notable players on that team, but
I'm sorry.
even
You say what?
there's enough notable players on that team, players that I can I can name off the top of my brain.
You gonna come?
Awkward.
Fun fact: your brain has no nerve receptors?
Pain receptors. Sure, it's got.
How you gonna
Wait,
try
stop,
to?
no, stop. Wait. Thank you.
All right, so moving on. Eric Bledsoe was traded from the Phoenix Suns to Milwaukee Bucks earlier this week.
Thank goodness.
Dion, how you feel about that adjustment?
Stupid.
Yeah.
Stupid.
Yeah.
Okay. You are paying Delly $10 million a year, right? And you have Brogdon, who's a very proficient point guard on his rookie contract.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see why it makes sense for either team actually to bring in Bledsoe, who's now $15 million more a year. And then I don't get it for the Suns either. The Suns are like
incoming call.
Wow.
Real smooth.
Call rejected.
Oh man.
hey, but no, bro. No, look, the Suns are very like forward center heavy. So I don't get like to me they have Bender, they have Tyson Chandler, they have Chris, they got Lynn, they got Allen Williams. Now they're bringing in Greg Monroe. To me, Lynn was that like he was supposed to project after Chandler. Like you know what I'm saying? Like he's a better he can be a better Chandler. He will be a better Chandler going forward. But now that you bring Greg Monroe, I feel like it takes his it like you know I don't get what they doing. Like to me you was letting your little niggas flourish by having you know what I'm saying Ulis come you know what I'm saying having you know but
listen
then you bring another like
look at it from this aspect. The
call rejected.
The Suns they for the most part they shit on what they could have gotten from Bledsoe from the minute they decided you ain't playing no more. At that point, his trade value goes down.
Why? Oh, because they're not playing him, you saying?
They're not playing him. So if I'm a team, if I'm offering something, I'm not looking to offer you too much of anything for a guy that you feel like is more important at home or on the bench than he is on the floor, personally. But
he's like, you mentioned the $15 million. He's still getting paid, and they're not letting him play. But you still dishing that money out.
And
so other teams can call you like, I mean, you keep paying that guy to do nothing.
I get you. Okay, that's
right.
Cool.
You can send him away.
And in addition to that, you mentioned Monroe. I don't think Monroe has a fit on Phoenix. I think they took him to make the contracts and you know the money work. Yeah. But I think he's gonna.
How much Greg Monroe making?
Somewhere close, at least.
He's gonna be cut at some point.
Oh, you saying they're gonna cut him?
Yeah.
Okay.
They're gonna let him go. He's gonna go somewhere else.
If that's the case, then that's fair because. But I just didn't get it on
because it weren't. I mean, because we didn't hear about too many other teams that were saying, you know, we want that guy on our team.
You talking Bledsoe?
Yeah, we did. So you know, unfortunately, you have to find a way to make the numbers work and find a team that's interested and willing to say, okay, you know what, we want him on our team. He can fit. You couldn't. It was hard to find both.
Milwaukee's kind of the only team that's in that position.
Yeah.
Where he either had to go to a team that had a rookie point guard and that is progressing. He couldn't go to a rebuilding team because he's too old. He's been in the league too long. So Milwaukee was like the perfect fit. It's like, yeah, we have Brogdon, we love Brogdon, but he's a rookie. We can tell him, hey, look, you're not starting anymore.
But to me, like he just like Brogdon, like. He played so well. Like I don't like to me. To me, what you gonna get back for his on his rookie contract? To me, he give his value is much more.
But I think but you know what? I think he's still important. I think
you saying Brogdon is still important.
Brogdon's still important because if he wasn't important, they would have traded him. Remember what teams like originally wanted for? They originally wanted Brogdon.
Who?
I believe it was Phoenix. I believe Phoenix originally wanted Brogdon in a deal.
And you got to remember
in the original deal
what Brogdon is. I mean, yeah, he's on his rookie contract, but at the same time, mean, he's efficient because he's like a quarterback that's a game manager.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean,
and that's it.
That's fine.
Bledsoe at least gives you a shot at.
All in all,
But
taking
to
it to the next
me,
level.
you already you got it. It don't to me.
It does
don't do
nothing.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
They're gonna either take Boston or Detroit 7 in the East, and that's it. And they're gonna lose.
That's what I'm
As
saying.
opposed to
Bro.
Cleveland.
But it don't matter. Like to
as
me, if
opposed
it
to-
ain't putting you over the hump, and to me, I don't know, bro. Like
They took a shot. We'll see what happens.
We'll see what happens. I guess you.
So
They beat San Antonio.
team that needs to make it over the hump right now
Without
is OKC. Bringing up they're on a struggle bus right now. So what do they need to do to get over the hump? Bond.
They need to change their hairstyle.
Well, he has a hat on right now. We don't know what his hairstyle is.
Take your hat off.
I like the camera cut.
Zoom in. Zoom I like that. I like that.
What you think, Bond?
Smile for him.
Look
What
who's
you think,
finally
Bond?
loose up in here. Look who's loose in here.
What you think, Bond?
No, seriously. First, I think their rotation has to be better. I was watching the game yesterday. Not the game that Paul George. No, not that one. The one before that. And it's like, gee, y'all left like y'all were like to me. Like Paul, like to me, y'all can have it to where two of the superstars on the thing at the main time.
Two what?
Two of the superstars. So it's
There's one superstar on that team. Cut it out.
All right.
Be clear.
Anyway, who is the superstar?
This my
You know
dad.
who the
Now.
superstar is on that team.
Who is the superstar?
It's Russ.
It's the second man in history to average a triple double.
It's Russ.
Okay.
It's Russ. I'll be honest. There are no longer no superstars on that team outside of Russ. That's it.
Well, no, you have a grievance with Paul George.
Fact.
He's a superstar,
Number 2 ass nigga.
but and Melo still put up.
Get to-
But
get
anyway,
to-
yeah, you know,
finish.
their rotation is bad. They had Paul George out there with like Felton,
Say-
Sabrinas.
Say the name of the guy whose fault that is.
Are you saying the coach?
Yes.
And that's fine. I mean, regardless, I'm saying the rotation is terrible. He had him out there like, and they got. I think they plus minus was like -8 during this time. So I'm like, bro, like you didn't have Adams, Westbrook, or Melo out there. Like, gee, come on. I think Russ takes a lot of stupid shots still. Like to me,
It's not gonna change.
but to me though, if like you're not the best shooter on that team anymore, right?
He doesn't make that. Right.
Arguably, Melo is the best shooter. Would y'all agree with that on the team?
The best
shooter.
pure shooter.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
from where?
yeah, no, I'm saying if you gonna pull up,
I would
who you
give
gonna pull
him,
up with?
Paul George.
Yeah, I would.
Paul George?
No.
Paul George is the best. Is the
Overall,
better shooter
anything
overall.
inside
No, I'm saying pull up. I'm talking about. I'm talking about just
dribble.
1-on-1. I'm saying no pick, no nothing.
Well,
If you
if it's
got,
mid range, I'm picking Melo.
Yeah.
I'm saying anywhere, bro.
Okay,
If you just dribble.
pause.
We're talking about a move,
Alright,
or we're
because-
talking about shooting.
I'm talking about, bro. I give you the ball. All 4 of the people go
I need you
over
to
on
get
the
a
side
shot.
of the court.
I
That's Melo.
need you to give me a bucket.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Still
So,
Melo.
but in the game I watched, what's the name? He went like 1 for 8 for threes.
Okay.
It's like, bro, stop
But
taking these
but
stupid threes.
You're pointing to the wrong thing. I'm gonna finish this. I'm gonna get the verses. I want to hear what Verge has to say. To me, it's uncomfortable. Anytime you have 3 major additions, it's gonna take time.
Yeah,
All right, it's definitely gonna take time. They're not used to each other. They're overall trying to make things fit. You know, I mean, it's hard.
Yeah.
But it's way too much ISO plays. Way too much. Okay, I'm gonna get mine here. Okay, now you.
Right, now
now
you.
you.
Yeah.
Now you. But there's no sort of basketball set. There's no sort of basketball feeling. It's just I'm gonna ISO, you ISO, or you go stand in the corner. And if I don't work, I'm gonna give it over to you.
Yeah.
Or if I don't, I'm gonna take this uncomfortable shot and see what happens. I mean, that's really what it's about. But I'm gonna give you something to know. Russ is only taking 5 free throws a game, and that shows how uncomfortable it is because he hasn't had those amount of free throws to attempt or that amount since his second year in the NBA, which is horrible. He's only making 60% of them.
He shooting 6 threes from the line?
Yeah. He's not played that.
Worried about it, though.
I mean, so if you're gonna average four turnovers a game, you better make them worth them.
Yeah.
Every single one.
So I mean, so Chris touched on the offense and how they're running it and how it's ISO. You're touching on the rotation. I mean,
Because they all average like 18 shots a game,
it
right?
sounds like Billy Donovan is the problem. He has no offense in place. He has no rotation that works. I agree with you. I feel like when you have a bench that's as depleted as OKC, you leave Melo on the floor, so you have a go-to offense, and then you bring those rest of those guys back in. My issue is like they just beat the Clippers, but it took those three combining for 78 points, and Paul George had 42.
He went nuts. Yeah,
I need them to be able to win consistently when the three of them combine for 60 to 60.
Right.
So
that goes on the GM. We knew when the team was.
You say that's on
we
the GM?
We knew when the team was constructed. When those three are out of the game, it's not much left there.
Well, no, but that's
the point. All three of them can't be out of the game. Right. Even one.
That was their problem last year. Once Russ came out of the game,
it was terrible, bro. Plus minus.
Now you
minus
these other
17
two guys, so you don't have to have that. So it's on Billy Donovan. Somebody call
figure it out, Billy.
But in defense though, I watched the interview on Paul George, and he was saying like they all need to just play their own game. He was saying like he's a slow player. Like he's a, you know what I'm saying, he's not the running gun.
Half court.
You know what I'm saying? He wants to half court. So he was like, everybody has just to play their role and they'll come into it. And I think in the 42-point game he had, it showed, you know what I'm saying?
It's not transition basketball.
Yeah, it wasn't, you know what I'm saying? So to me, once they all, like you said, it's gonna take some time.
Get the right offense, Billy.
No, for real. Hey, bro, the Heat started 8-7, bro, and they went to the NBA Finals, bro. So
get the right offense, Billy.
All right, so that's the end of the first quarter. We're gonna go on a commercial break. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Do it.
And to the iTunes account.
Do it. You came here to do it. You might as well.
Alright, welcome back to FCP. This is the start of the second quarter. This segment is our top shelf, bottom shelf, where top shelf represents the best case scenario, and bottom shelf represents the worst case scenario. So actually I'm gonna start with Bird.
Call rejected.
You're talking a lot today.
OKC season.
You start with me?
Yes, sir.
Well, they're struggling. We just talked about it. I think top shelf, they're 4th or 5th seed.
Dang,
they
4th or 5th? Wait, tell me, what's your top 3?
I don't think they'll pass San Antonio, Golden State, or Houston.
Gotcha. Okay.
So
who's the sleeper who might be the 5th? Maybe the 4th. If they're the 5th.
Team we talked about earlier. These damn Nuggets. If not them, then the Wolves. So I mean, it's a couple options. But when you get to the mid and end of that West, it gets tight anyway. Right. But bottom shelf, they are 7th, 8th. Just because they don't get their chemistry together until after the All-Star break. They make that good push and just maintain the 7th seed.
Top shelf. They make it to the conference finals. PG stays, and I think they have a legitimate chance going forward. I think at that point they would have like the camaraderie, and they were like
only PG stays.
No. I mean Melo gotta stay. He got 2 more years on his.
Does it?
Yeah.
He does.
Yeah. So like cool. That's it. For me, bottom shelf is PG leaves, and from there it just goes downhill. Russ never wins a ring in his whole career.
Wow. I don't think he's not winning a ring regardless. Bottom shelf, underneath the shelf. You take out the shelf.
Take the shelf out.
Whatever you want to do. I mean, I'm kind of reverse. I don't really care about OKC. Top shelf, man, they finished top 4 in the West. More than likely 4th. Bottom shelf, they finish 6th. I don't care. At some point they'll figure it out. They get the chemistry going. They're too talented in regards to the stars that they have. They'll figure it out and find a way to win. But I mean, who cares? Are they gonna be in the finals? No one cares. No one cares about
top shelf. They will.
You put it like that. Why do we talk about anybody that's not going to be in the finals?
I mean, that's what basketball is right now. It's just, you think they're gonna be okay? You think they're gonna be Golden State or Houston?
No,
I don't.
No.
All right, fair enough. Kristaps Porzingis' career bomb. Top shelf, bottom shelf.
Top shelf.
Hey. Why you keep stalling him?
Did I really?
Yeah, it's like the 7th time you started, bro.
I'm the realest. Anyway.
Yes.
Bro, come on, bring it in.
You gotta deal with it, sir.
Okay.
You let the host, man.
Okay. Start off, bro.
Hey, KP. First of all, shout out to you, bro. You got my fantasy league going nuts. Okay.
You 0-3.
I am 0-3. I am 0-3, but no. That's because Kawhi is out. That's because Kawhi is out. That's the only reason. But he still got averaging 30, and he get 2 blocks, bro. Anyway, all right, top shelf. Greatest nigga of all time.
Greatest of anybody.
Greatest Nick of all time.
Oh, I thought you said greatest nigga.
Okay.
No, greatest
So
Nick.
you didn't
So
say
he has
greatest
to
nigga.
deliver a championship.
Yeah, he will get a championship.
Okay, bet.
With that, like with him being the greatest Nick of all time, stars will want to come to New York. First of all, the Mecca is already, you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, the Garden. I want the Mecca.
I mean,
The
that's
Garden. They call it
New York.
Mecca.
Yeah, right,
Okay, cool.
It's
I
supposed
get
to
it.
be the Mecca.
But you know, they were saying the Mecca was what's the name? The old school court in Milwaukee.
Well, no, they named it
It's
that.
a name.
Okay.
But the Mecca
New York
of
is
basketball,
okay, gotcha.
Mecca.
it's New York.
Yeah.
Got you with it?
Continue.
Anyway, yeah, but if people will want to come play with him, and if he keep putting up numbers like this, they'll get a ring in maybe like what's his bottom years. Bottom shelf is these tall niggas always getting injured, bro. So I just think like his bottom shelf is like he gets a career changing injury, and he's just not as dominant. Like he put up 34 points in 3 quarters yesterday. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like he got it, bro.
Yeah.
4 threes. You know what I'm saying? Like nigga be pulling, bro. So it's like, yeah.
If he get hurt,
If he get hurt, I just feel like, man, you become like a D Rose type of nigga.
Okay.
Shout out to D Rose, though.
Bet. I can rock with that. Top shelf for me, KP, the unicorn.
The unicorn.
I agree with Dion. He delivers a championship, and he's like Dirk Nowitzki on steroids.
Yes.
7 foot plus, shoot like crazy, post game, inside, outside.
For real.
My bottom shelf is a little different. It's ironic, but my bottom shelf is he becomes mellow. He bounces to a couple teams. He's a great scorer. He makes some all-star games, but he doesn't win a ring.
I like that.
Given injury doesn't happen,
like that.
I think his career can carry that. He can put the numbers up that Melo put up. Scoring ain't an issue. So that's my bottom shelf for Poison.
I like that, V.
For me, top shelf, he's a mix of Dirk and Anthony Davis. He's an alien. He's something that we never seen ever on a basketball court. And watching him now, when I watch him, I see that. He's aggressive. He plays defense. He can shoot the basketball, but he can also, take somebody off the dribble.
Bro.
There's not much that Porzingis can't do when he's
At
the
7'3".
vocal. Yeah, and
Right.
that's where the
7'3".
bottom shelf comes in, because guys that are over 7 feet or even 7 flat, they don't last. They always have foot injuries. They have knee injuries.
Yeah.
But my problem is that he's athletic with those type of measurements, and that causes me to pause. Like I don't know if that's gonna fit. To me, bottom shelf.
He's small on that frame too.
Yeah, that too. I think he will get bigger.
Yeah,
Bottom
yeah,
shelf,
yeah.
he's Rick Smith. He's he's a really good player, but he's no longer he no longer transcends a certain position or time, or he no longer makes a certain big man 10 years younger than him want to say, I want to be like Porzingis.
Gotcha.
Hey Chris, guess what?
What?
I'm gonna start with you for this last one. All right, so the Wizards backcourt.
I'll take it.
Oh no! Okay, no. Top shelf. I thought you had more.
No.
Top shelf, and this is a group that we gonna talk about, or a duo we gonna talk about later on. Top shelf, they figure it out and they become Isaiah Thomas and Joe Dumars. They find a way to win at least one championship.
I agree. Yeah.
And they both become Hall of Famers. Bottom shelf, they're Mitch Richmond and Tim Hardaway. They make their mark. They're both electric. They score a lot of points. They sell shoes. They sell rap albums. They do whatever, but it's not enough to where it becomes an impact, and they break up.
I agree with you on the top shelf, bro. They both got them locked in. Like the Wizards got them locked into 2022. So to me, they're only gonna ascend from here. And they to me in the East, they could potentially make it to the finals. I don't think they're gonna beat the Warriors, but maybe in a couple years, maybe if the Warriors break up or whatever,
Steph don't get his contract.
Steph don't get his contract, then to me they have enough grit and grind to
Hey, don't you use Memphis's don't
bro, it's fine.
That's Memphis, bro.
But
grit and grind.
They can get a championship.
Grit and grind.
I think bottom shelf, they continue to cap and act like they're the best backcourt, and they get smacked by the Cavaliers
or Lonzo and the Lakers.
No. What are you talking about?
I don't know what he's doing.
Because that's what happened.
I agree. Top shelf, they are Isaiah and they Joe Dumars, Steph and Clay. Both of those guys, they got 2 rings.
You said they are Steph and Clay?
Top shelf. They can reach that level. I prefer the Isaiah Thomas and Joe Dumars.
Yeah, I like that better.
because those guys together were 1 and 2 in points and assists. So Clay needs to do more. Like he might be number 2 in points.
No,
this
Clay
season.
nigga, right? Clay Cole.
But he needs to do more than just score.
Wait, Clay?
He's been
I'm sorry. Bradley Beal.
I'm about to say, what are you talking about?
I fucked that up. You put that in the cup. Bradley Beal
Clay needs to do more.
I'm like, nigga, Clay has been doing more this year.
Like John Wall, we know what John Wall gonna do. Bottom shelf to me, kind of the route Chris took, but they John Stockton and Jeff Hornacek.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
so,
that's fair.
So John Wall has this amazing career. He probably doesn't get a ring, but he makes his mark in history.
Yeah.
And he goes down as one of the greatest points of all time, even without the ring. Mm-hmm. And then Bradley Beal was kind of just becomes his running mate.
Just a guy.
Just a guy that could put the ball in the basket. So that's the bottom shelf to me. That's them because I think we can all agree John's gonna be great regardless.
Yeah, John.
Regardless of who you put at that 2 slot, John's gonna be great.
Most Johns are great.
All right.
Jimmy Johns, John Stockton.
John Cena.
John
Cena.
Moving on.
So,
John Adams.
For this segment, we have drink, babysit, dump, where players will either drink, they like it, babysit, they're kind of indifferent about the topic, or dump, they don't like the topic at all. For the following. So the best backcourt in basketball right now: Steph Curry and Klay Thompson, Isaiah Thomas and Joe Dumars, or their drinker's choice. Bert, I'm actually gonna stay with you.
Are you want to start with me, bro?
Yeah.
Not this time.
Okay.
You can go last. I'm drinking to Isaiah Thomas and Joe Dumars.
My dick.
I'm babysitting Steph and Clay unless they get another ring, because right now they each have 2. Each backcourt has 2. So
you're gonna get another ring.
I'm gonna stick with the old heads that did it first. I'm gonna dump Chauncey and Rip, and not because I think they're terrible, but because I think they're the best.
Chauncey and Rip.
I think I'm dumping them because I think they're the best.
No. Even that you like put them in there.
I think they're the best backcourt. I didn't think
they won 1 championship.
Yeah, they won 1 championship.
That's it.
The rest of the guys I didn't want to mention because Magic Johnson didn't have a fair backcourt.
Don't worry about
Magic Johnson didn't have a fair.
Don't worry about all those guys.
He didn't have a fair backcourt.
Michael
Jordan didn't have a fair backcourt. Kyle Lowry, Bradley Beal, all those other guys ain't delivered shit.
Keep going.
Fuck them.
All right, next, nigga.
Go ahead.
Oh, it's on me. Well,
yeah.
I'm with. Well, no, he not. I'm with.
I am last.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Oh, he doesn't get a turn?
No, he's not going.
Nah,
I don't get a turn.
I'm with Birds. I think Isaiah and Joe Dumars, but for me it's kind of different.
Wrong.
I think they frustrated some of the greatest that we ever seen. They were able to frustrate Magic. They were able to frustrate Mike. They were able to frustrate Bird. That's something that I don't think from a duo that we've really ever seen. I mean, it's hard to do that. I'm going to babysit Steph and Clay. Listen, man. I mean, you can hate them for being light skinned or whatever. The reason is that you don't like them.
You hate yourself for being light skinned?
No, absolutely not. But I think that in regards to shooters, they are both 2 of the greatest shooters that we've ever seen.
They are 1 and 2.
And I'm gonna dump.
Who's one?
I'm gonna dump Tony Parker and Manu. I mean, they're the best foreign backcourt ever. They both have, staples in their game. Tony has the floater. Manu has the Euro step.
Bro.
Both established champions. So that's how I'm going.
Let me wrap this up.
Wrap it up then.
All right. First of all, I'm drinking to Steph and Clay. All right. They're the best shooters in NBA history ever. You feel me?
Clay's better than Reggie Miller?
Absolutely.
Ain't fucking with me.
If they go shoot.
Alright, I'm about to unplug the mic. You said we were going to unplug the mics today. But bro, I'm about to unplug the mic.
He's not unplugging my mic.
He's about to unplug himself.
You're unplugging his own mic?
Wait.
So what's the next DVD?
No.
Bro. Come on.
Where we going to next?
Wait, stop.
Right.
Bro, these niggas tripping, bro.
Alright, so.
No, I'm not done. Shut up.
No, you just left.
No, nigga, I was leaving him out. Okay, these niggas 1 and 2 best shooters of all time.
Right,
Absolutely better. I'm drinking to them. Best backcourt ever. They gonna win more rings than any one of these niggas. All right, I'm babysitting. I'm babysitting IT and Joe. I'm babysitting to IT and Joe.
IT and Joe.
Real talk, I don't even know about these niggas like that. I ain't even gonna lie. You feel me? All I know about IT is that nigga had a good game on that bad ankle and he went nuts that game. You feel what I'm saying? So I really don't even know about
Against your Lakers.
Okay, that was against the Lakers, bro. But you feel what I'm saying? And then I am dumping. How good was them niggas though? For real. Joe and IT.
They got back-to-back championships.
Bro, they only got one.
Bro, no, they got two.
They got two. Okay. All right, well, anyway, that's cool.
kind of
But I'm dumping Manu and Tony.
TP.
To me, them niggas are cool. French, he had who was his wife before he cheated on her?
Eva
Boyd. Yes, bro. He tweaked on that.
So that's why you mad.
That's what you
That's why you dumping.
No,
that's why you dumping.
Just because they're the third best core. He talking about Rip Hamilton and.
Well, see, I struggle.
These niggas got 5 rings.
I
bro.
struggle with Tony and Manu because of the amount of time Manu came off the bench.
But it don't matter. He was the James Harden before James Harden.
True. That's cool, but I still struggle with
like
it
that
because
you like that
he didn't start to finish. You know what I'm saying?
Huh?
He didn't start to finish. So that's my only thing with them.
James Harden didn't start to finish originally.
All right,
We're not talking about him in the backcourt duo.
We're gonna transition to the next point. The best overall career. Ben Simmons, the Greek Freak, or Porzingis.
You can start with Bond.
I'm first.
Who's gonna have the best overall career?
All right, my nigga. Greek Freak's on. I'm drinking some Greek Freak. He's just like, that nigga's so cold, bro. Like, I don't get it. I don't know what he cannot do. Like his shot is coming together. Like his shot is coming quicker than most people I think have a shot. You know what I'm saying? Like, I seen this yesterday, bro, on my Lakers. He must hit him with the Kobe. He fake post up. Ooh, spin move. Done with the left.
Comment on the jump shot.
No. But even on jump shot, he got him pose on fade away, free throw line. To me, his shot is turning around quicker than most people's shots turn around. I'm babysitting Simmons because like this nigga going nuts as a rookie. All he needs is a shot. That's all he really needs. Everything else is intact. That'll come in time. And Unicorn, just because I'm dumping him, is just because like I'm nervous for this nigga to get an injury. I really am. Like, I'm really nervous this nigga gonna get an injury. And like, I don't know if he can sustain this amount of greatness. Like, he doesn't pass the ball. Like, he's known for offense and defense, and that's it. You know what I'm saying? Like, he don't got no that triple. Yeah. He's not a triple threat. You know what I'm saying? Both the two people before him can average a triple double easily.
Okay.
Fair enough.
This on me?
Yeah.
I'm drinking the Unicorn.
What?
And mainly because, and this is because I watch Anthony Davis. I have not seen a guy like Porzingis that can do so many different things on the floor and make it look so just like so easy. Health is a totally different thing, but I'm a Pelicans fan, so when you talk about health, I know health when I'm talking about Anthony Davis.
Right.
But I feel like with Porzingis, he's gonna find a way to make it work. When you're talking about the most complete players, he can do it all. He can shoot, he can drive, he can pass. Anthony Davis couldn't pass, but at some point he will. He needs more teammates to be able to pass.
That's fair.
And the Knicks will be able to find a way to make it work. They always do. They will. They will
always
find a way. They do. They have
did it with Melo.
Technically.
No, technically
when they signed Amari and they brought him in. That was on
Melo and Amari. But I think I'm with Porzingis. I'm going to babysit Simmons. And I mean, seeing what Simmons is doing without any sort of shots at all. He can't jump shoot.
My dick.
He can't free throw shoot. He can't do anything in regards to it, but he still makes a way to make it work. He's still averaging 18, 8, and 9. That's ridiculous with no sort of shot.
He shoots.
Greek freak. He's been in the league, 3-4 years? He's great. Athletically, there's nobody that can really compare to him with his length and his athletic gifts. But I don't think that he has that mind. I don't think he has that mind to be able to get over Porzingis. He couldn't be in New York doing what Porzingis is doing. I don't think he could be in Philly with the pressure they have as Ben Simmons is doing. I'm dumping him.
Pressure.
He's great. He's gonna put up great numbers.
Bro, he's gonna be the face of the league.
The face?
The face.
You're tripping. Next?
No, the
I'm
face.
kind of on board with Chris. I differ a little bit. I'm
Y'all
dumping Greek
niggas
Freak.
tripping.
I'm only dumping Greek Freak because he's in Milwaukee, and it'll be harder for him to get more talent.
To be the face, you said?
No. It'll be hard for him to get more talent around him, like elite talent. Like Eric Bledsoe was a cool pickup, but it'll be harder for the Greek Freak to get elite talent.
If he's
I'm
great,
drinking to Ben Simmons because I feel like it's easier for him. He's more likely to leave his team, to leave Philly and go somewhere to win a championship.
why would he do that on that team?
And I think that'll.
Right, to me, they have the core.
Hey, they have a nice core, but health is important.
Mm-hmm.
What good is a good core if it's not playing?
Has Embiid got hurt yet?
No, he hasn't, not yet. But I think it's bound to happen.
You betting on it?
But yeah, I mean, history repeats itself.
All right, so
But I'm drinking the Ben Simmons. I'm babysitting Porzingis because he's in New York, and like y'all mentioned, it's easier to get talent there. People are gonna want to play with him, and yeah, he does. He's not a passer, whatever the fuck. Who gives a shit about passing? They'll figure it out.
You dumping, bro.
You'll never pass the
I
ball.
dumped the Greek Freak already,
Oh,
but I think
yeah.
Simmons will lead. I think Simmons is more willing to leave teams to go win and get championships.
Okay.
so let's hit on this last point. The biggest super team bust. We're gonna go with the '98 Rockets, the '04 Lakers, or the 2013 Nets. Chris, I'm gonna start with you. And also,
I'll take it.
I'm actually gonna introduce a segment or sub-segment called Quick Shots. I'm gonna actually start with Chris. Tell me players off the roster of the Rockets, the '98 Rockets.
The 98 Rockets, okay.
Starting-
Scottie Pippen.
Bond.
Charles Barkley.
I give you the last one.
Matt Malone.
Michael Jackson.
Alright, so Bond lost that one. We're gonna screw up a shot in the cup.
So I'm gonna start it off. I'm drinking to Pippen in Houston, and this is the only reason. Pippen hated playing next to Mike. So listen, you got the time away from him. You get to play with two Hall of Famers, Charles Barkley and Hakeem Olajuwon. Regardless, if they are the prime.
Hurry up, that's ass.
Okay, well, regardless, I'm going with them. Regardless, if you think that they're in their prime, you should have won outside of Mike if you hate them that much. I'm going to babysit LA. I never liked the fit. I never liked Kobe and Dwight playing together. I just didn't personally. They're two different mentalities.
It's wrong, LA.
And I'm gonna shut up. and I'm gonna dump Brooklyn. I'm gonna dump Brooklyn
This
because
drinks.
they were too old. They were too old to ever beat LeBron.
Okay, well, I am drinking to
What am I drinking?
We'll be pouring up.
Because you said Kobe
Because
and
you
Dwight.
said Kobe and Dwight.
It's the 04 Lakers. You said
04.
Kobe and Dwight.
Golden,
14.
Gary Payton and Karl Malone.
Yeah.
They were still too old.
Yeah, that's too. Yeah. All right. Well, I am drinking to the Nets. I feel like they jagged their whole franchise. They gave up a 2014 pick, 2016 pick, 2017 pick, 2018 pick. Like nigga, they gave up their entire future for some old niggas. You feel me? So that's why I'm drinking to them. I am babysitting Houston. Them niggas, I feel like they had like they had expectations, but like these niggas was old. Like Barkley 35, Drexler 36, Hakeem 35. Like you know what I'm saying? They were at the end of their career, so a bust wasn't like that far off. And then I'm dumping the Lakers. I think didn't one of them niggas like hit Kobe's wife or something like that, or hit?
He tried.
Yeah, like bro, they was just bad from the start. Like bro, Malone was done.
Malone tried, bro.
Malone tried. You know what I'm saying? I'm like Gary Payton was done. Like bro, these niggas was, you know what I'm
seen
saying?
her though? It's kind of hard for her to just come around and you not think about
That's
it.
not fair.
But
bro.
that's
mean,
that's
bro.
I just think
How
How you gonna be a teammate with that, bro?
You gotta think about it.
What type of teammate are you, bro?
I'm just saying,
He's
it's
just
tough.
a dirty nigga.
It's tough.
Bro, listen.
She's fine.
Karl Malone was married at that time. What type of teammate are you?
I
You
ain't
married?
seen, I haven't seen his wife.
It
Hey,
don't
bro,
matter.
I'm not
He
bringing my
married.
wife around you,
It
bro.
don't matter. He married.
You're not inviting to my wedding.
Stop.
I
What shit is
haven't
that?
seen
He'll
his
be at
wife.
your wedding.
I haven't seen his wife, but I'm married.
Are you done?
Yeah. Hey, we don't condone actions on this show.
Right?
No,
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 don't, bro.
I'm with. I ain't married. I'm with.
Nigga, if you have sex
I'm
with a
with-
married woman, you commit adultery.
She did. I didn't commit it. I'm with Bond. I'm with Bond. I'm drinking to Brooklyn because they went all in and They went all in.
Oh, like,
And
nigga, I'm
it
talking about
equated to nothing. It equated to
in the
nothing.
pussy. Oh,
In my opinion, their bust was bigger than the rest. Because we talking about Darren Williams, Joe Johnson, Paul Pierce, and Kevin Garnett, and Brook Lopez. That's a lineup that has 5 people that have been All-Stars.
Who cares?
5. The whole starting lineup been an All-Star game.
Who cares? They were old.
That's crazy. I'm babysitting. I differ from Bond here. I'm babysitting the Lakers, only because they were coming off a 3-peat and they went away from what worked, and that's a stickler. I've said this in previous episodes.
Who's coming off 3-peat?
The Lakers.
They weren't.
I'm about to say what you're talking about.
They weren't. They lost to San Antonio.
Oh, they lost to San Antonio. Okay, you're right.
Pour it in the cup.
All right, put it in the cup. Put it in the cup.
Hey,
They had one. They had already 3-peated though, and they still got it. Pour it in the damn cup.
Hey, just continue talking, son.
And they got away from what worked, and you went and got Gary Payton and Karl Malone. They was trying to ring.
Pour it in the cup, dickhead.
Pour in the cup. Pour in the cup.
And the reason I'm dumping the
You're
Rockets
still not pouring it.
is because they were old.
All right, so that concludes the second quarter.
Can you pour the shot, you
We're
dickhead?
gonna go on a halftime break with 2 cents with D Grove.
Tim might not be here when y'all get back.
For real.
All right, welcome to the FCP halftime show. This is 2 cents with D Grove. He's gonna recap the first half of basketball.
What's up, y'all? So, I got a lot to get off my chest real quick. Let's start from that Eric Bledsoe trade. That was a great trade. I'm gonna tell you what, Brogdon is still under contract. They're gonna keep him for the next 2 to 3 seasons. But he's not all the way developed much as a player as Eric Bledsoe is. And I think Eric Bledsoe will be a good 1-2 punch for Greek the Freak. And to piggyback off what one of my panelists said about Greek. Greek is gonna be the face of the NBA. We're gonna throw it out there. He will be the face of the NBA. But Porzingis
Can't even speak English.
Porzingis, it doesn't matter. He can play on the court. He play basketball like he's English. So Porzingis is gonna be good. His ceiling, probably another Dirk, the best power forward in the league for like 2 or 3 years.
I'm trying to hear that shit.
But his low point, he gonna be another Yao Ming. 6 All-Stars and 7 All-Star appearances, no rings, and get hurt in his prime. That's gonna be Porzingis.
Okay.
I can see that. I can see that being Porzingis. Then let's go back to this backcourt all time. The greatest fucking backcourt of all time is Golden State, the Splash Brothers.
Why?
I watched Isaiah. I wasn't born, but I used to watch their tapes. The rules are not the same. If the rules was how the 90s was, Isaiah and them with Floyd, they'd be checking the shit out of him. He wouldn't be coming up pulling them from 30. Lambeer be punching him in the fucking jaw. But we live in a different time now. Steph and them are the greatest backcourt of all time. They, in my estimation, they're going to get 4 to 5 rings and 4 out of 6. They're going to lose one more finals against LeBron. But we're not talking about that right now. Let him go. So,
How we not talking about it, but we just talked about it.
and you in this New Orleans shit. Stop it. AD, I love him. He from the shot. That's my boy.
I'm going to be New Orleans till I die, bro. What's the problem?
He is too injury prone. All Chicago players that make it to the league be raw as hell, but they are injury prone because they so used to playing street ball. Their ankles are not built for the NBA, i.e. Derrick Rose, i.e. Jabari Parker with his ACL.
What if they don't have injury issues?
Okay, the only person that is in the NBA from Chicago that don't really have bad injury problems is probably Evan Turner.
What about D-Wade?
D-Wade have been injured. He missed the whole season. Stop. And
He's a Hall of Famer.
What's his name? Patrick Beverly. Them the only ones.
What if they don't have an ankle problem?
Are we done here?
All right, so
Yeah,
that
get out.
concludes the
Get out.
FCP
Thank you.
halftime show. We're gonna see you at the start of the second.
Thank you.
Welcome back to Full Cup Press. This is the start of the third quarter. This segment is called Crossfaded. This is the idea of being drunk and high at the same time, introducing you being a part of 2 different worlds. So in this part of the segment, the players will crossfade basketball players' worlds with rappers' worlds.
Yeah.
All right? So this is how we're gonna roll it out. So they're gonna be comparing rappers to their NBA equivalent. Kendrick Lamar, Drake, Gucci, and they have 2 players' choices of rappers who they can choose.
Hell yeah.
Let's see who looks the most excited about rolling this out. Chris.
Alright, so listen, this shit hard as hell. I ain't gonna lie to you. So we started out with K-Dot. K-Dot, I'm going with you. You Steph Curry. And this is hard, but because it's like this, like I'm gonna speak to you in third person. Like, listen, I'm accomplished. I brought something back to the forefront that wasn't appreciated necessarily. I got other guys around me that y'all never necessarily appreciated. For K-Dot, it's J-Rock, it's SZA, it's Schoolboy Q, it's Isaiah Rashad. Y'all never appreciated.
I still don't appreciate none.
For Steph, no, that's the problem. You don't appreciate him. And for Steph, it's Sean Livingston, it's Barbosa, it's Clay, it's Ezeli, it's Space, it's Harrison Barnes. All these guys I don't appreciate, but they doing their job. You hear me?
Is that it?
Or is that it, nigga? You got 4 other rappers, nigga.
Oh, okay. I thought it was going.
You want to do one at a time?
Oh, okay, cool. I'll go.
Well, he's a good.
Who's your K-Dot?
My K-Dot is Kawhi Leonard. You know what I'm saying? He comes in, he shuts down. He you know what I'm saying? He not a really big brag. He's not a really big boaster. He just comes in, handle his business. People understand it. It's done. It ain't much talking. You know what I'm saying? It's like
what?
I know you Mac and your analogy was stupid, didn't you?
I love my analogy.
That was
I don't care what
terrible.
you think.
terrible.
I love it.
Hey viewers, please log on to Full Court Press right now, Instagram or something, and comment and tell me.
I like that.
Stupid.
I like
Yeah, it was nice, right? Give me some. Give me some.
My-
Don't leave me hanging. Don't leave me hanging.
My K-Dot is Russell Westbrook. Because he tearing shit up. And when you think about control, was it control? When he went at everybody's head,
Yeah.
Russ is at everybody's head. And quite frankly, speaking mostly last year, he don't care who's around him. It's like he just named all those other people. I don't care who's around, but he's still gonna thrive, right?
Absolutely.
All right, let's
You
go
ain't
right
doing it right now?
Let's go on to Drake.
Said last year.
Bird, who's your NBA equivalent for Drake?
Because we agreed that LeBron is for the most part Hov, my Drake is Kevin Durant. Little brother who wants to be the best ever, who has his own winnings, which Drake has. He's won in his own right. KD is one in his own right. And he's a little sensitive. KD kind of sensitive. So I think KD is Drake.
All right, bro. No, I gave Drake to Bron, bro. To me, Bron touches on Drake touches on all not all genres, but most he has a lot of facets, right? You know what I'm saying? He got the reggae, he got the rap, he got the singing, he got the the slow dance, he got he got everything. To me, that's what Bron embodies. Bron embodies like an overall game. You know what I'm saying?
Except it.
It's a little
pretty
cute.
dope.
It's a little cute. But yeah, so that's why I got Bron. It's cute. I like that. I like that. Yeah.
I mean, I'm actually with Bond. I mean, I think he's super sensitive, but he's the best that we have. No style can frustrate him. We've seen him, but more than anything, we've seen him rebound after moments that would, as impactful as he has, it would bother him. With Drake and with Kendrick, with Drake and with Drake, we both seen moments that
with Drake and with the Drake.
With LeBron and with Drake,
there we go.
We both seen moments that wouldn't necessarily bother him. Drake, Meek Mill. I'm kind of fucked up.
I was
I'm about to say that was terrible because
This is kind of terrible.
yeah. LeBron
Let's
don't.
get to the next rapper. Let's get to the next rapper.
Yeah.
All right, so the last rapper of our choice is Gucci.
Gucci. I'll take it off, bro, because these niggas don't got nothing.
Go ahead.
All right, I gave it to my guy, Draymond Green. I feel like the same way how Gucci turned his life around, bro. Draymond Green turned his life around.
He didn't, bro.
He did,
but that's cute.
He did, bro.
Did.
Like no, I'm saying his projection. His projection, it was like, he's a 30th round. I mean 30th
okay.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So his expectation wasn't what it is. Now Gucci on Katy Perry records, and you know what I'm saying? Like this nigga is a pop.
Not
he's a pop
saying.
star.
Not saying.
No. To me.
Not saying.
The turnaround, bro.
Yeah, not saying.
The turnaround. You just
Not
mad
saying.
because you had no point.
I get it.
Your second record. Don't be mad.
I'm kind of with you because I took a similar route, but my Gucci was DeMarcus Cousins. So
I like that.
Coming to the league.
I like that.
Coming to the league, rough, getting hella texts.
Hey, bro, give me some.
Calm down. He redid his image. Still dominates the game. And I went with Boogie. I think Gucci and Boogie are synonymous. Go ahead.
You gonna say something stupid?
Who you got?
Watch.
New Orleans.
My comparison was Boogie Cousins.
yeah,
It
New
was
Orleans.
we forget his original impact. I think that success on his success on the floor, it's not as important as the things that he's done outside of the floor.
That's
his problems outside of with Divac and outside of basketball. I think whether we know it or not, his game will influence others.
Gotcha.
Got it.
All right, so now we have a drinker's choice.
Drinker's choice. I'm right here, bro.
Me too.
I got
Wait.
this.
I thought we had two other players.
Drinker's choice.
Drinker's choice.
Hey, bro.
Shots,
bro, come here.
I'm a little.
Come here,
I'm
bro.
gonna study get back. We're gonna push.
I'm
Hey,
a little lefted.
hey,
I'm a little lefted. I ain't gonna lie.
You know I'm from the shop, so you know I have to incorporate my niggas. You heard one little baby. I think them niggas is the Stephen Clay. They about to be running.
Stephen Clay.
Stephen Clay, bro.
Stephen Clay.
Stephen Clay.
Stephen Clay.
The Stephen Clay.
Is it Stephen Clay or
It's the
Stephen
Stephen Clay.
All right.
But no, hey, them niggas, bro. If y'all ain't ever listen to them, bro. Listen to all they like double tracks, bro. Like when they feature each other, collabs. It's fire. Ton of double tracks. Right? It's fire, bro. And in the way they impact the rap game, I agree that they are.
So pause. Are we going with like for me? Am I naming my two and then we keep it going, or we naming just two?
Just start
I
with
mean,
one.
right, just do
You
it.
just did
Facts.
one. Let's just
I'm going. All right, so it's me. I'm going with Chance. I think like Chance Chance to me, he's Kawhi. It's the demeanor, the come up. Like at a certain point, we knew that Chance was hot, but because of the way that he was, we never necessarily accepted it.
Yeah.
And it's the same with Kawhi.
didn't accept it?
He doesn't get the same level of respect that a lot of the other
He
guys.
wants us to have empathy for.
He doesn't get the same level of respect that other guys, may get because of his way of life, because of his demeanor. We like our athletes and our rappers boastful, and neither of those guys are. They're they're so passive. Y'all do what y'all do.
I like that. I did one of my drinker's choices was Kyrie Irving.
Sheesh.
And he's Quavo.
It's Quavo.
Quavo?
Yeah.
Okay.
All
Got
right,
a good
bring
thing
in.
going,
He's
but,
saucy.
but I still want to branch out. I want to do my own thing. I want to make my own name.
You still with the group though.
Yeah.
See,
I'm still with the group.
Yeah, but how long last though?
Huh?
How long
I don't know. Yeah.
With Migos?
To me, Quavo never gonna brand. Quavo never gonna Beyonce.
Bro, I mean,
They been
Beyonce
down
down
since they was like
aside-
16, bro.
Yo, they had. I mean, but
they're family.
but
They real life family.
Yeah, they
Right?
are.
They
But
cousins.
I mean,
The Jackson 5 were real life brothers.
Shut up.
I think all it takes is one more bid for like takeoff. If he goes back,
Nah, bro.
I'll set. Good to
Off
go
take.
on his own.
Off
right?
take. We go to my off
Yeah.
take right now. We go to my off take right
All right,
now.
Chris,
But
who's your
I'll take
second?
off the camera, yo.
To me, I'm with him. It's Migos. To me, Migos is the Golden State Warriors. I'm with their
Who Quavo?
pause. They're unapologetic, but they're successful.
Clay gotta be.
They're they're trendy.
Huh?
They're trendy. They're not liked by everybody, but they are trendsetters. One way or another, everybody has to uphold to the goddamn success that they're up with when it comes to groups.
Yeah.
That's what it comes
Damn.
down to.
Damn. My second was Travis Scott. You know I had to
You
shout
did
him
your
out.
you said G Herbo and
I think that was a tandem.
That was a tandem.
no Verge.
No, I'm here. Keep this camera on me.
Keep going, brother. Keep going.
No,
Come on.
real quick.
Just hurry up.
Real quick. Travis, my nigga Harden. They both wavy. They both like our new. Yeah, they both from Houston. No, he not from Houston. They
Well,
both
no,
just play-
technically, when we're talking about James Harden plays for you.
Yeah.
Oh,
Travis
okay,
Scott's
okay,
from
okay,
Houston.
okay.
But yeah. So with that, I feel like they both are wavy. They both like play a different like. We never seen a nigga like James Harden. I guess Manu a little bit, but like he's way better than Manu. But yeah, like to me, what they bring to the game is a new, fresh type of thing.
Vibe.
Yeah.
Vibes.
I like that.
Straight up.
I like that.
Yeah, you like it, bro?
Yeah, man. This shit was hard. My second one, I did fucking Young Thug and De'Aaron Fox.
It's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off for him.
Oh my God.
Right.
Close the segment.
So just as a fresh face, that's wild.
This nigga said.
That's antsy. That's animated.
This is terrible.
It is bad. It is bad. And I know it's bad.
Hey,
But I'm sticking with it. I'm riding this wave. I'm riding this wave.
If I don't win this segment,
I went with De'Aaron Fox.
I don't win this segment.
Coming
These
into the
niggas are
game.
tripping.
Coming into the game. Coming into the game.
Jesus Christ.
As his own individual.
This nigga's.
And when you think about Young Thug and all that bullshit he got to hear about Lil Wayne, that's what De'Aaron Fox is going through. All the bullshit
No,
he
he's
got to hear
not.
about Lonzo Ball.
No, he's not.
No. He a Laker fan, but De'Aaron Fox is going. What Young Thug went through with Lil Wayne is what De'Aaron Fox goes through with Lonzo Ball, and Lonzo Ball wasn't even ahead of his time. He came in at the same fucking time. It makes it 10 times worse.
All right, cool. So that concludes the third quarter.
No, wait, bring it back to me.
the fourth quarter.
Bring it back to me.
See you soon.
Thank you. Cut it.
Welcome back to FCP. This is Buzzer Beater with D Grove. He's going to recap the second half of basketball.
Okay, so the second half, I'm gonna make it real simple and short.
Please.
How they picked a basketball player and correlated him to a rapper. My basketball player, y'all know I ain't talked about him all day, but I'm gonna talk about him. LeBron. He the greatest player in the NBA right now. I like how Verge said, Hove. He's our Hove. He gonna sell regardless.
When you said that.
He said that earlier. And I like how Dion said Drake. Drake touches all form of facets, pop, rap, R&B, all that. That's LeBron. He do all that. If you put Drake or Jay-Z on the record, it's gonna sell. That's like LeBron. You put him in the playoffs, he's going to the finals. That's just facts. It might not come out how he wants to. I'm not gonna talk about that. But yeah, that's how it's gonna be. Mine is LeBron. Good win yesterday, Cavs against Dallas. And I pick Hope from Hope. That's all I gotta say.
Thank you. All right, that concludes the Buzzer Beater with D Grove. See you in a second. All right, welcome back to Full Cup Press. This is Stats with Stutter.
Yo, it's your boy DJ Stutter again, and here's my stats for the week. Man, shout out to them Boston Celtics. Since they dropped their first 2 games of the regular season, they've gone on to win 12 straight. They beat the Toronto Raptors today.
Go crazy!
Shout out to that boy Lonzo Ball. Became the youngest player in NBA history to record
Triple B, baby!
And to record his first triple-double, at 20 years old.
Bongo Ball brand?
And 15 days.
Bongo?
And
Bongo
historical
Ball.
stat.
Quadruple
On this day, 7 years ago, that boy, Kevin Love became the 19th player in NBA history to record a 30-30 game against the New York Knicks. And
He had 30 rebounds, 30 points?
Yeah.
Jesus.
And shout out, I'm DJ Stutter, and that was Stats with Stutter. Now back to y'all.
All right, so that wraps up Stats with Stutter. We're going to deliberate and figure out who's going to be the winner and the loser of the show. Stay tuned. All right, welcome back to Full Cup Press. We have declared a winner and a loser. Today, Bond is our winner of the show. Verge is the loser for today, so he will indulge in our
How much is that,
our
cuz?
full cup.
You poured it.
All right, so
It's a drink.
Bond will actually give us his drunk rant.
Hey, I'm here for my nigga Zoe. You feel what I'm saying? F Jason Kidd, you know what I'm saying? We not rocking with that nigga. He talking no, I don't care. My nigga, he talking about it's a stretch that we're the same. Ooh, they literally average the same amount of points, rebounds, and assists in the first 12 games of the season. So I don't want to hear nothing about that. I told y'all in my recap, we got the diss coming out from Zoe. I don't play with niggas' kids. You feel what I'm saying? Pun on the kids word. You feel what I'm saying? And I hate every Louisiana team. LSU, Pelicans, Saints, F them all. Suck my dick. Go.
All right, you done?
Oh, you done? Or I can still keep talking?
You can
I can still keep talking. Drink a little faster, because I don't got nothing really much to say.
Crown all day.
Hey, breast cancer awareness month was last month. Hope y'all niggas donated.
Switch
You know
up.
what I'm saying? I hope y'all niggas donated, because that's a very serious issue. Hey, praise God and y'all be blessed.
Ran over.
All right, so that concludes our show today. As always, follow us on Instagram at Full Cup Press, Twitter Full Cup Press 312. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at Full Cup Press, as well as our iTunes account at Full Cup Press.
And you
If I
better
was
get
Tim
them
Strong,
bars.
I would say I want you here. I want you
better
at
get
Strong
them
University.
bars.
Go to stronguniversity.online.
Don't send him
Get
off.
your
It's
gift.
not gonna
Spend
be
a
him.
bag. Spend a check. Spend your coins. Run it up.
Hey, what's that shit you said about D-Grow?
That's what I'm saying, bro. You don't step
I'm
up.
gonna stand right here.
What's that shit you
Go.
said about D-Grow?
I said I'm tired of him. I'm about to get all
Look, you can't talk.
Right, come on, bro.
Right, you can't talk. Stop sending him off. That nigga can't enunciate.
All right, bro, cut this
DJ
show.
such and
I
such,
mean,
DJ not
I know
enunciation. Fuck
You
is
do
you
this
talking
behind
about?
the scenes.
No,
Like,
this
not
is
on
going to
the
be
show.
the
We
end
see y'all
of the
next
show.
week.